And we are live. Welcome to another episode of AB Drop a Quick Talk. And today we got some breaking news. We got FrancisNgannou calling out Deontay Wilder. He wants to come back to boxing and he wants to fight the Bronx Bomber. A couple months ago, Deontay Wilder did announce his retirement after losing back to back to Joseph Parker and Zhilei Zhang. I saw both those fights, and I was going for Wilder. Both those fights, I was very disappointed, but that's what happens when you have 48 fights. It just happens sometimes. But Francis Ngannou, I mean, he lost both his attempts to boxing. You feel me? He lost to Tyson Fury, and then he lost to um, Anthony Joshua by a knockout, by a clean knockout. Against Tyson Fury, he held his ground. He even dropped Tyson Fury, but who doesn't drop Tyson Fury? Now, Tyson Fury is like all class, you feel me? Like, he's one of the best heavyweights to ever do it, so I can't disrespect him. Um, but going into that fight, I had big, big hopes for Francis Ngannou. I thought he would be able to pull it off. He almost did, but he didn't. He came short. And against Anthony Joshua, it was lights out. But for this fight, I thought this fight would have been a good first fight, just to know where you at. But at the same time, there was a reason why Anthony Joshua was scared to fight Wilder. It was a reason why Tyson Fury was caught juicing himself when Wilder wanted to fight him the first time back in like 2016. Deontay Wilder was a problem. He was a problem. Like the first two fights for Francis Ngannou, he's going to be smaller than Wilder. Wilder is going to be towering over Ngannou. I think this is a hard fight. I'm not gonna lie. Even though Wilder lost, two of his fights back to back, those were, you know, top five fighters. You feel me? Like, so you can't really take anything away from Wilder. He's been fighting top competition, and who cares? Who cares if he loses? Who cares? But against Ngannou, I just feel like one punch could take him out. Obviously, I feel like Francis Ngannou could find success when he's boxing Wilder. I feel like this fight is gonna go a lot like Luis Ortiz when he fought Deontay Wilder. Luis Ortiz was outboxing Wilder, outboxing him. He even clipped him, but he couldn't get him out of there. And when you can't get Wilder out of there, he still has a big chance of winning because of that right hand. And that's what happened against Luis Ortiz. And how many times did they fight? They fought twice, right? Yeah, like the first fight was very close. And then, yeah, they fought twice. The first one was very close, but he still TK'd him. So it wasn't close. And then the second one, I mean, it went the same way. Luis Ortiz was outboxing him, and then he got knocked out. He got caught. Same thing with this fight. I think Francis will do good until he's not, until he's waking up from the canvas. And unfortunately, if he doesn't come prepared, if he doesn't come with a mindset that, I have to get Wilder out of there. Like, I can't just try to outbox this man for 12 rounds because he has that dynamite. So you have to finish Wilder. You just have to finish him. I mean, Joseph Parker did it, but Zhang TK'd him. Tyson Fury, he had to knock him out. You know, it's just Wilder's one of those guys that If you're not Joseph Parker, you have to knock him out if you want to win decisively. It's just it is what it is. And does Ngannou have that power? Yeah, he has that power. But I mean, he's coming from a knockout loss. You know what that does to your confidence? You know, coming into Anthony Joshua, he was confident based on his performances against Tyson Fury. I mean, he only fought Tyson Fury once, pause. He was confident because of his performance against Tyson Fury. So coming into Anthony Joshua, he thought he could just outbox the man that didn't have the movement like Fury. He thought that Anthony Joshua would have been an easier target for him to hit, but it wasn't like that. I mean, Anthony Joshua met that man in the middle of the ring, and he was trying to exchange. I mean, we saw the whole new Anthony Joshua. That dude came in to fight. He didn't back down. He didn't move back. He met Ngannou in the middle of the ring and knocked him out. That was just crazy. Now for Wilder, Wilder's going to do the same thing. He's not in there trying to outbox anybody. He's not trying to take his time. He's going in there with aggression. And this build up, this press conference, everything about this fight is going to be like extra emotional. I mean, I don't know how Wilder comes out. If he comes out all hot, like, I'm going to fuck you up, I'm going to knock you out, I could see Francis Ngannou getting emotional. Now, if Deontay's coming in respectful and quiet because he lost, you know, back to back, then, you know, we might see a whole different press conference, a whole different level of energy. But I'm hoping, you know, Deontay Wilder comes in there not trying to respect him. Yeah, Ngannou's story is something to respect. It's hard to not respect that man. Everything he went through. If you don't know his story, check out his story. I mean, started in the sand mines in Africa, then tried to go to Spain or Morocco 7 times, and he failed. And then finally he went into Spain and then left to France and then was homeless in France and begged a trainer to train him, and he lived in the gym and worked in the gym too. His story is wild. And then to go have public disagreements with the UFC, trying to demand more pay and benefits. I mean, the guy is something to admire. Yes, that's true. But this is a fight. The same way for Wilder. I mean, he came into boxing late at what, 22, 24? I forget the number. But he came into boxing just trying to get money to save his daughter. You know, he had no skills. He had no knowledge of boxing. He was just trying to find a paycheck through legal fighting. That's something to admire as well. Dude is basically a street fighter. So both these fighters got great stories to them. Both these men are something to admire. I mean, Wilder has a whole statue in Alabama. People look up to both these guys. Both these guys are respected, but it's a fight. I don't want to see no soft shit. I don't want to see no handshaking. I want to see pushes. I want to hear you disrespecting each other. I want the excitement to be there. I know Wilder could bring it, but Ngannou needs somebody to bring it out of him. He's not just going to act like that. He's a very traditional man. He's not going to act like that. But Wilder can act like that. He can put that character, and I hope he does, and brings that energy out of Ngannou, because this fight could be really big. I don't want to see no Anthony Joshua and Francis Ngannou type shit. I want this fight to sell, and I want this fight to be bigger than Tyson Fury, to be bigger than Anthony Joshua. Because now, Ngannou's fighting an American fighter, an American former champion. So the energy should feel different. And I'm excited to watch it. For my prediction, early prediction, who I'm siding with Wilder. How I feel right now is I think Wilder is going to win, but I think Ngannou could, really put up a fight. I think he could stand his ground, but I just don't know how long he could last with Wilder's power. I mean, stat-wise, Wilder is stronger than Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. All Ngannou knows is to scrap. All he knows how to is just throw hands. He can't really just, he's not a boxer. He's not a technical boxer. He's trying to go in there and land punches. And Wilder does the same thing. And he never backed down from meeting a man in the middle of the ring. So this should be an exciting one. I'm looking forward for it. And that's all I got for you. Don't forget to drop a like, a subscribe, a comment, a share. Do all that good stuff for me. Until next time.